Hypixel Skyblock is a game with so many features and it can be overwhelming for newer players. My goal in this series is to make the game more understandable for everyone. Today we're going to start with minions, which are one of the most important features of the game. Minions have one of the most confusing mechanics in the game. Sometimes they're very difficult to manage. I hope that this guide will make it much easier for everyone to manage minions. Minions are one of the best and most reliable sources of money in Hypixel Skyblock. Anyone who can use minions can make tons of money using the bazaar. Today we'll cover minions, and in another day we will cover the bazaar, which is by far one of the best ways to make money. Currently there are 52 minions, 15 farming minions, 15 mining, 10 combat, 6 foraging, 2 fishing, 2 minions can be obtained from killing slayers, and 2 other minions, the snow minion from the Jerry presents and the flower minion which can be purchased from the dark auction. There are minions for practically any resource in Hypixel Skyblock. If we go into almost any collection, you can see that the first recipe unlocked is a minion. Here's the graphical user interface for a minion. At first it looks rather confusing, but it's really not. This is where you can put a minion skin. Minion skins actually don't affect the way your minions produce materials. They are purely cosmetic. As you can see, when we put the gingerbread man minion skin into this cobblestone minion, he becomes a little gingerbread man. Look, he punches cobblestone with the sugar now. That must feel great. As well as a skin slot, minions have many other slots as well. This fuel slot allows you to put fuel in your minion, which increases the speed. In this chest I have all the different types of fuel. Coal increases the speed of your minion by 5% for 30 minutes. You do not need a collection to unlock this. A coal block is crafted with 9 coal and increases the speed of your minion by 5% for 5 hours. Enchanted coal is unlocked in the coal collection and increases your minion speed by 10% for 24 hours. Enchanted bread is unlocked in the wheat collection. It only increases your minion speed by 5%, but for a duration of 12 hours. Enchanted charcoal is one of the best early game fuel sources. It increases the speed of your minion by 20% for 36 hours. Enchanted charcoal is unlocked in the coal collection at 2,500 collected coal. You can buy it from the NPCs in the spawn for only a couple hundred coins. It requires 32 oak wood and 2 stacks of coal. It can also be purchased from the bazaar for a relatively low price of only a couple thousand coins. The solar panel is unlocked in the quartz collection. I don't have one on me because they are very expensive and not a very good fuel source. It does increase your minion speed by 25%, which is a lot, but it only increases the speed during the day. This means at night it doesn't actually increase the speed at all, which means it averages out to only 12.5% speed increase. The enchanted lava bucket is in the coal collection. It increases the speed of your minion by 25% forever. The hamster wheel can be obtained by killing wolf slayer bosses. It's about a 20% drop chance. It increases your minion speed by 50% for 24 hours. Foul flesh is obtained by killing revenants. It increases your minion speed by 90% for 5 hours. It is also a 20% drop chance. Catalysts are debatably the best fuel source in the game. They don't increase your minion's speed at all, but instead, if your minion was to mine, let's say, 1 cobblestone, it'll actually produce 3. This lasts for 3 hours. It can be crafted using 8 endstone and 1 crystal fragment. You need a very high endstone collection to craft it. One thing to be careful of when changing the fuel in your minion is that once you put in a fuel with a duration, it can't be taken out of the minion. As you can see, if I want to take this coal out of the minion, which does have a 30-minute duration, I have to destroy the fuel. But if I were to put in this enchanted lava bucket, which has infinite duration, I can put it in and out as many times as I would like without changing the fuel. These 2 yellow slots are for upgrades. You can only have 2 upgrades in your minions at once, so choose wisely. The auto smelter is unlocked in the cobblestone collection. It will smelt whatever material your minion produces into its smelted form. A gold ore would become a gold ingot. A cactus would become a cactus green. The compactor, which is unlocked in the cobblestone collection, will turn whatever material your minion produces into its block form. Gold would become a gold block if you had 9 of it in your minion. Iron would become an iron block. The Super Compactor is one of the most expensive upgrades in the game. It is also unlocked in the Cobblestone collection. It would turn whatever material your minion produced into its enchanted form. For instance, 2.5 stacks of flint would become an enchanted flint. Diamond spreadings are unlocked in the Diamond collection. For every 10 materials that your minion produces, it will produce a diamond. It's very useful for minions that produce high amounts of resources. The Minion Expander is a little bit more complicated. The Minion Expander increases the radius of your minion by 1 extra block. So instead of a 5x5 area, the minion would take up a 7x7 area. It also has a hidden attribute which increases the minion's speed by 5%. The enchanted egg can only be used on chicken minions. It is unlocked in the chicken collection. Every time your chicken minion spawns a chicken, it'll also produce an egg. This is very useful for egg farms. The flint shovel is unlocked in the gravel collection. It is only used on gravel minions. Every time your gravel minion breaks a piece of gravel, it'll give a 100% chance to receive flint instead of gravel. Flycatchers increase your minion's speed by 20%. They can be obtained by killing tarantulas. I don't have one with me because it costs 10 million coins per. It's just not worth it. If I was going to put upgrades in this minion, I would put the Super Compactor because I don't want this minion to fill up so quick, and the Diamond Spreading so that I would get diamonds which sell for a lot. This is because the Cobblestone minion produces resources extremely quickly. The final slot in your minion is for automated shipping. Currently there are 2 types of automated shipping in the game. Both are unlocked in the Iron collection. The Budget Hopper will sell all the resources in your minion's inventory for 50% of their selling price. The Enchanted Hopper is much more expensive but will sell it for 90% of its selling price. As you can see, the Super Compactor has compacted the cobblestone into 3 enchanted cobblestone, and the minion has produced 1 diamond because of the diamond spreading. Minion storages are also helpful. There are 3 different types, all 3 unlocked in the Oakwood collection. The small storage costs 64 oak wood. It increases your minion's storage by 3 items. The medium storage costs a small storage and 8 enchanted oak wood. It increases your minion storage by 9 items. The large storage is very, very expensive. In fact, it's 32 times more expensive than the medium storage, and it only gives 15 items. That's why I don't have one, because I don't think it's worth it. This cobblestone minion has been fully set up. It has a minion skin, a minion fuel, an automated shipping, and 2 upgrades. It also has an extended storage. There are 2 final minion-related items in the game. The first one can be found in the Birch collection for forging. It is called the Woodcutting Crystal. It increases the speed of all forging minions in a certain radius by 10%. The other Minion Crystal can be found in the Pumpkin collection. It is called the Farm Crystal and increases the speed of all farming minions in a nearby radius by 10% as well. You can only have so many minions placed at one time. As you can see, I can place 2 more minions. It won't let me place any more though. You can unlock more minion slots by crafting more unique minions. If I were to craft a Flower Minion Tier 2, I would get another unique minion. But if I were to craft a Netherwart Minion Tier 2, I would not. You need to craft a lot of unique minions to unlock your next slot. At first, it's only a couple. Then it goes to 25 until you're at your 20th slot. Then it requires 50 more per slot. Anyways, that's about going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you learned something new. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. As a new content creator, I'm currently discovering new things all the time. It would really help me out if you could leave a comment and let me know what I can improve. Thanks for watching.